Hi, my name is Leydi from Leydi Listens, and welcome back to another interview. Starting off this year very strong with the one, the only, Southside.
Hey,
How are you? How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm super excited to have you on.
I'm so excited.
We had a little chat inside. I told her the first time I heard her was on TikTok.
Yes.
I was literally doing my laundry, and I was slouched on my seat, and then I hear, calls, oh yes, this is from Houston. I was like, Houston?
That's so real.
I said, hold on.
That is so real.
But how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You know, it's nice and calm outside.
Yeah.
It's not super cold like it was yesterday. So, that's great. Houston's weather's very bipolar, but nice little area, nice place. Feeling good. Hope you're feeling good.
I'm feeling good, man. We're here at Too Sweet Cafe, but we're in this time we're at the Tremblay's cafe outside. Usually we're in the other one, but I think they're doing something over there. But what are we drinking on today?
Okay, so this is a caramel cappuccino.
Okay.
And I have burned my tongue twice, but it's really good. It's worth the time.
Now that I'm seeing it, that's really small.
Right. It's like, this is a small. I assume a medium would be like here.
Yeah.
So that's your small, and this might be a medium
small,
for a hot.
That looks like a puppy small, those puppy cups.
I don't know why I noticed. I was like, no, it's fine. I just picked it up and started drinking it. I never said it was like that.
She's done in 3 sips.
Right, I'm almost done with it, mind you. So I think it's okay.
We haven't even started the question. She's almost done.
Bro, yes, it's good. I promise y'all it's good. It's good. It's worth it.
But yeah, so I have a couple questions for you. I like being nosy.
Yes.
I like learning more when it comes to artists, and of course your journey as an artist. So we were talking a little bit about the Grammys, but tell me what you are listening to right now. Like, what's in your rotation right now?
Okay, so Beyonce's always in my rotation.
Okay.
I'm listening to her self-titled album, so the one that says Beyonce. Listen to that a lot. That's my favorite album by her right at the moment, at least. I'm listening to a lot of Doechii. I've listened to her a lot lately, only because she's one of my inspirations, and the more I listen to an artist, I feel like the more I can get from them. So I listen to Doechii a lot. Specifically Pacer. And it's like a real rock sounding song because I want to make another rock song, so I'm trying to getting that vibe. And then Megan Thee Stallion right now is like a great affirmation song. The chorus is, I think I'm the baddest bitch right now. So that's like the perfect affirmation song for me. So I've been playing that.
Yeah, that's such a great mixtape. I think it was like the second part of her mixtape, right?
I too.
Yeah. And then the album cover was beautiful too.
So
the girl, the butterfly.
It was so southern. I was so happy.
And then the Bigger in Texas.
Yes. The video was
super
insane.
nice too.
Oh my god.
Shout out Megan.
Yes.
Shout out
and Doechii.
Shout out
female rappers, honestly. Yeah.
Honestly, they've been doing great. I think these last, I want to say 5 years. I feel like they've been moving rap in a direction they should be. And I hate when it first started, when Megan, when Cardi oh, it's pussy rap. Shut the fuck up. Because men, I'm sorry, men all talk about it.
You're real.
Men talk about that, and I was like, oh, but when women do it, it's a problem.
Mine. At least it's mine I'm talking about. You talking about it, it's not even yours. What you I'm confused. No.
So but shout out women in rap, man. They're doing great things, especially Megan.
Yes.
Because we're here in Houston, talking about Houston.
Yes, shout out Houston.
I want to know, are you from Houston?
I actually was born in Louisiana. I was born in the Lake Charles area. When I was 3 or 4, one of them hurricanes, it was 3 major hurricanes that happened that time span. It hit and we moved to Houston.
Okay.
We moved to the north side. So I'm not from the south side. Everybody keeps thinking I'm from the south side. I'm not from the south side. I'm from Acres Homes. But I'm from the north side. So I named myself Southside because I'm from Louisiana and Texas together. So the south side of America, y'all. I need y'all to just remember that. Don't forget that. But yeah, Houston's great. Houston is, to me, a little more southern version of Atlanta, if that makes sense. Right. I'm gonna let that do what you gotta do.
We are in downtown Houston.
Right. So not downtown. When I say something about downtown, downtown is too much for me. I can't. Downtown's about much. But I feel like Houston has such a rich culture and Black culture and Hispanic culture. But specifically those two cultures. It's just so deep, and it runs mostly back to music. Yeah. And it runs back to just community, and I just love that about Houston, that the hoods have their own communities, and that's really how a lot of this shit got started. So shout out Houston, love my city. I would move, but I love my city though. And stop moving here, please. That's why I would
please.
Move.
It's enough.
That's why I would move. There's too many of y'all here.
What are some of your fondest memories growing up here in Louisiana and then moving over to Houston?
Okay, so a lot of my fond memories actually came when I was 18, 19.
Okay.
I didn't really do much whenever I was a kid. I was always in church. I was always dancing in church.
Yeah.
It was church my whole life damn near. So I didn't do much growing up, but the times my mom would take me to Discovery Green for they had the little foam bubble days. Those were fun when I was a kid. The museums were cool if you've seen them like once and then like not have like seen them over and over again. It's kind of boring, of course. But like the museum is really nice. The Children's Museum is really nice. The Fine Arts Museum is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I love it. Oh my god!
And I like how they have a rotating.
Yes.
Yeah. Right now, I think they have like fashion.
Yes, it's so nice. I love it. I love the Fine Arts Museum. Out of all museums, I recommend that one the most. But you know, getting older and able to like go out with my friends and stuff and find new things to do in Houston. Leaving Houston, like PV is not really Houston, but it's Houston-ish for y'all at least. So like going to PV with my friends, that was always fun. Riding around Third Ward and just like seeing people outside. There's a video I have for The Largest. I did a remix for it, and we did part of the scene on this little block of Third Ward, and it has a George Floyd Memorial behind it. And we were there, and it was hella people outside. Everybody just came. They was talking, giving us shots. Like, it was just a community. Yeah. So I used to appreciate the community aspect. I wouldn't even say like the club, and I hate the club out here. So none of that is like.
I like lounges and bars.
I love a good lounge and bar.
But clubs. It's okay. Oh my god! I was like, I don't like when people go to the clubs and we're sitting down. Why are we sitting down at the club?
Why are we at a club and we sitting down? What are we doing? We bought a section for I'm sure over $300.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here drinking a bottle of whatever, just
sitting on the phone. We could have been doing this at home.
We're just at home.
So shout out bars and lounges and events. Those are the
bars and lounges
and events. That's what I like.
Yes, if they tell you to go to camp in Dome and Sakai, don't go. They lying to you.
Yeah. But let's talk about the beginning of your journey in terms of music wise. Yes. So you have on Spotify at least, you have singles like Slick Spit and Roadhouse that circle back to 2025. Yes. But then you have some features in 2022. So I want to know, when did you actually start music, or more like when did you start actually taking it seriously, and why? Like, what was a good catalyst of that for you?
Of course. Okay, so I've been rapping since I was 14.
Okay.
And it's really funny because I started rapping because of this artist named Italy Chaffa. I know that's like crazy because I'm not anything like him, but like I had like a really big, like how people have like their young boy phases. I had Italy Chaffa phase. Like that was my dude for like a cool like 3 autumn shot of flows.
Shot of flows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
all of them.
You know he's at 8 now.
He is more. I know he had more, but okay, shout out him. But yeah, that was my dude. Like I listened to him a lot, and he had a song, Shot of Flow. There was Shot of Flow, and I was like, if he can make 5 of these, I can probably make one of them. Yeah. So I wrote to it, very vulgar. I was 14, so of course I didn't put it out anywhere. But after that, then I started to get introduced to Megan. I got introduced to her when I was like 15, 16, from Big Ol' Freak actually. And from that point, I was like, okay, she could do it like this. Maybe let me try and do it like her. Yeah. So that's when I started writing. I didn't start releasing music on SoundCloud until I was like 16. Okay. Because I would go to my closet with my headphones, put the mic in, and just get to rapping. But it was only because I didn't really know what I wanted to do as far as like a music persona. Like I knew I could rap, but like I have to know what I am as an artist in order to like do this professionally. So it took me a while. So I did a couple remixes, a lot of remixes actually. Just trying to figure out what my sound was and what I wanted to talk about. And just because I don't talk about pussy in my rap don't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just for me, it's just music for me was like an outlet for my anger. So I grew up very angry, and going to college, a lot of not great things happened that made me a little more angry. So then I got back into rapping again. I was like, let me just like get back into it and see if this would help like as an outlet. And then I was like, actually, I'm pretty good at this. So
might as well keep going.
Keep going, yeah. And so from that part, I was like, let me just like actually like put effort into this and start releasing stuff, and here we are. So I mean,
here we are. And I feel like it does take a couple years to, like you said, find your sound, who you are, because I feel like art itself is very intertwined with who you are as a person.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's like a part of me, right? So I was like, let me find out who I am first.
Right, exactly.
And then discover. At
14, I don't know who I am. No, I don't know who I was at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the inspirations, I feel like inspirations sometimes can come out in your music as like mimicking. So I kind of have to get past that too, because I used to sound, I'll tell you, I know it's bad now, but I used to sound just like Megan. Like I mean to everything, like except for the ad. I say everything else was her. Like so, that was something. Yeah.
Speaking of music, you see, you're such a great artist. Speaking of music inspo, when I first listened to your song, to your music, I was like, oh, this is sick. Like Megan came to mind, Monaleo came to mind, Rico Nasty came to mind, Doechii. What are some of your favorite things about your favorite artists, and what do you carry into music? Whether it be, like you said, Megan, not only as an artist, but like I noticed that you said, oh, she could do it, so can I. So what are some of your favorite things that you carry from different artists into your music?
A lot of the artists I listen to are considered weird black girls. Okay. And I, growing up, have always felt like I was a weird black girl. I just didn't know how to make it positive. Okay. Because weird black girl basically is like alt black girl. So like any black girl you see that, and not necessarily that the stereotype of black women is a problem, because it's not, like, at all. Whatever type of black person you are, that is like perfectly fine. But there's a certain way that people expect black women to conduct themselves and to behave and dress and like this, things like that. Megan's in the anime. A lot of black people aren't in the anime, so that's something by itself. Rico Nasty is an alt rapper. Doechii is a dark skinned woman. That's something like all the way by itself.
Yeah.
But all these weird black girls found their own lane, and they didn't necessarily care about becoming popular. I feel like they knew in their heart of hearts there's someone out there that needs to hear me and needs to see that what I'm doing is possible for a weird black girl. So that's really why I listen to them so much, because I just feel like those are the weird black girls that I look up to, and I'm like, y'all are literally doing what I feel like I can do. Like, there's like, if y'all can do this shit, I can do this shit. I can do this shit. Like,
that is so beautiful to see, because it took years to get there, right? Sure. And we see artists like Doechii and her like documenting the whole story through YouTube. And yeah, shout out those, especially those rappers.
Yes.
And I imagine it's a really super positive light for women, especially black women, in that space. So yeah.
On the darker skin side too. And that does help, because I'm also on the darker skin side. And colorism is a really big thing in the community, and it's actually really big in the music industry too. No shade. But like there's like several like dark skin rappers. Flo Milli is one, like, it comes to mind immediately.
Flo Milli,
I feel like she'll have all types of awards, because she's a very talented woman. Callie, Callie's I love her. I love Callie.
Yeah.
BK Darula, all these different artists who are on the darker skin, they just don't really. They don't look for us. They're not checking for us, unfortunately. And especially Doechii, I feel like she's done a good job of being like, yeah, I'm a dark skinned black woman. So there's no way I'm an industry plant. I've been working my ass off. Y'all don't like me no way. Like that's kind of what I got from that song she has with SZA. It's just I'm this. Y'all don't like me. So there's no way I would have became famous if I was an industry plant. Y'all don't fuck with me. So like I work for this. I'm here. Like, you know.
Shout out Doechii, man.
Shout out my girl.
Shout out that. But let's talk about a couple of song highlights. Some of my favorite songs of yours.
Oh my gosh.
And I want to talk about, you tell me a little bit behind story and kind of inspo. So one of my favorites one is definitely Lights, Cameras, and Fame.
Real. You're so real for that.
I love that one. That's one of my favorite ones. It's super prominent, like metal, like heavy metal guitar on it. It feels very strong and in your face. And for me, that's when I listened to it, I was like, yeah, it gives me. I'm about to slap a bitch today.
Exactly.
That's what I enjoy about that song, because you really embody the confidence, right? She's like, you a jealous ass bitch.
You a hating asshole. Okay.
I know they're taking pics when I'm walking through the door.
All of that shit talking transmuted to bankrolls. That's important. Okay, that's important.
So talk to me about that song. It's super fun, but talk to me about that one.
So Lights, Cameras, Fade. It actually, so I went to TSU for like a semester.
Okay.
After I left the PWI that I was at, which I would not give clout to, because we not cool right now. So it is what it is. But Texas Southern University is where I used to go. And during that time, I was able to find myself as a weird black girl, because I was finally able to see other black girls that I felt like act like me, and meet other girls that acted like me, and it didn't feel like I was like left out. I feel like at other schools and places that I've been in, I'm like usually the only black person there. But then on top of that, I'm not like the expected black person to be there, so that doesn't make it any better either. But being there and being able to meet all different types of like black people, it opened my mind for some reason. Opened my mind to like all types of genres of music. And I listened to rock that heavy before that semester, because I just didn't listen to rock that heavy. I grew up listening to gospel, so like I'm just now getting into like all the other different genres of music.
That's so nice.
I found out about this band called The Paradox. They're like a pop punk black band.
Okay.
And I was like, this sounds great. And then I was like, I'm gonna rap like this stuff. I'm sure this could happen. And I was like, wait, fucking Rico was right there.
Yeah.
And then I went to listen to Smoke Break and Son of a Gun by Rico Nasty. And I was like, okay, let me channel her and see how this works. I've never done a rap song before. I don't yell, other than like, just talking. I don't yell. I don't do all the screaming and it got done. It got done. And that really was a tribute to Rico Nasty and her like confidence in being an alternative black girl. Because I know he being a black girl, but that's like literally like what's not gonna bring up, Like it's kind of something that I have to know. That's what's centered around my artistry. Is I'm still a black woman at the end of the day. That's gonna be the first thing they see. So I mean, it's important. But yeah, that's that song. I was actually very mad when I made that song too. I was very upset. Someone made me mad.
I can feel it.
Yeah, somebody pissed me off. I know it was a girl that pissed me off. We used to be friends, and it was a whole thing. And that's why I put the jealous ass bitch hating asshole part. Everything I talk about, I don't like to cap in my raps. So everything I talk about is happening at the time or it's happening at the moment. And the transmuting into bankrolls thing, I believe that when people speak negatively about me, it can transmute itself into positive energy and make me money. So that's and here we are. So here we are.
Okay.
So, here we are.
Talk to me. You're talking about writing and you feel angry. Do you usually do it? Is it journaling? Do you do it through a phone? Is it freestyle, or is it just however you're kind of feeling that day in terms of music process?
So I actually don't freestyle. I'm not gonna lie. I am really bad at freestyle.
Okay.
So like, it's so funny, but like
the next segment was actually up.
Right, freestyle now. Go. Okay.
Go.
Okay, like I suck at freestyling, y'all. Like it's like it's not even like bad. I can get it done. But then I start getting real like violent. I don't know, it's weird. Like I start getting like I'm gonna run through niggas' doors and shoot hoes. Like, whoa, what? Why? Why are you doing that? Calm down. Like, but it's just because the first thing that comes to my head is things that rhyme. So I mean, that's that. But I don't freestyle in my lyrics. So anything you've heard, I've sat there and I've written that shit down. I promise. But my writing process usually is just based on whatever is happening at the moment. So like right now, it's not really a journaling type of, like it is a journal because it's still things that I believe and things that I'm like speaking on. But at the same time, it's not necessarily because I'm like worried about it at the moment. It's more so because I have to make a mixtape. Like I have to get the song done. Yeah. It's like I have a song that's coming out in May on the mixtape, just so y'all know. It's about how men can't rap. That's what it is. Like I was trying to make it seem like it was like a nice. It's not nice at all. I'm not gonna lie. It's about how men just view, especially female rappers, as like just women that just exist. I guess like I've been asked multiple times going to like different shows to perform. Are you modeling? Are you coming to be on stage? And like, no, I'm going to rap. Why would I be a DJ if I'm not going to rap? That common sense will tell you that. Like I don't know, but that's that. But
though, especially the Houston music scene, I've seen something. You know, I did my toes in it a little bit. Right. And don't get me wrong, there's a great positive side. For sure. I feel like there's a great community here, but then there's other sides. So when you do see the sides, I want to encourage people to step up, say something, because if you don't say something, people are going to think it's okay to be saying that, to be doing that, especially as women in the music field. Oh my God. As women of color in the music field.
And then we in Houston, and it's just rough. It's just rough. It's rough, man.
So I want to give a little, shout out to you standing your defense. That's real. Yeah, because I know it's...
Because there's so many women that don't make... The thing is, there's a certain type of music people make down here. And it's not the music that I make. So when I say that, I'm not saying people down here make Houston sounding, because they, for the most part, they don't. No one's trying to be a Houston rapper no more, like honestly. And like, I mean, I don't get it, but that's just me. Like, you know, but there are people, the certain genre of rap they want to make. And I don't know what the subgenre is called, but it's like the Ken Carson type of vibe of like music.
I know
that's
what you mean.
all I hear at underground shows. So that's all they want to hear. So whenever a woman gets up there and she starts doing something completely different, I have seen people literally walk away from stages. Wow. There was a competition I had. It was Up Next 713, and when I performed, no one looked away because I don't play that. I'm quick to be like, hey, y'all paid money to get here. Come to the front of the stage. You paid $20 to get up here and stand around. That was dumb. Like, come on now. So they come to the front, but not everybody can do that, and that's understandable. But you also, I feel like it's no reason to like look at a woman and see her on the stage and be like, I don't want to hear this. The rest of them sucked. No shade. No one before them was that great. So it wasn't like we looking at Kendrick Lamar versus someone random. Like, no, these niggas are not nobody important either. No shade. Again, but like, sorry, like it just irritates me because
like, you know what?
Like, please, like, you know.
But yeah, shout out women doing cool stuff in Houston. Talking about Houston girls. Yes. Look at
my house, my birthday.
Come on. For Houston girls, that's definitely the song that first came up on my For You page. Right. And I want to give you also a shout out on camera because I talked about it, but for you promoting yourself through TikTok, because I was like, if you as an artist don't put yourself out there, we're never gonna find you. You should believe in yourself and be authentically as possible, like Doechii, like Tyler. I feel for me, even on this side, like doing interviews and blah blah, they're true inspirations. I'm like, okay, they were able to be at where they're at because they're authentic to themselves. So I want to shout out to you promoting yourself, because that's how I found you.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's how you get opportunities. And I'm like, now that I know you exist now, I'm like, if I think of something else, I was like, oh, she'll be perfect for this. Blah, blah, blah. Right. So yeah, shout out you. But yeah, Houston girls reminded me of a lot of like bands, like the drill team, HBCU bands.
Oh my gosh,
marching bands.
Literally.
With the trumpet. My favorite line is Texas Roadhouse for my birthday. Shout out Texas Roadhouse.
No, literally, I want them to sponsor me so bad just for the song. I want to sponsor me so bad. Like, I need them
to. Talk to me about the song, and then also talk to me. What do you order in Texas Roadhouse?
You're so real for
because I'm trying to get your order. Like, what do you?
So real. Okay, starting with the order, right? Okay. I get a burger everywhere I go. No shade. I ain't gonna lie, burgers are so good. Like, I don't know what it is. Burgers are good as fuck to me. But I get like the bacon cheeseburger thing they have there with the fries on the side. I get rich in my fries. I don't catch up with my fries no more. The strawberry lemonade. at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
No one talks about it. It's so good.
It's
like y'all need to get on that. I'm not gonna lie. Like get on that before I get on it.
Have you tried their frozen margarita, the strawberry one?
Oh my god, it's so good. I don't know what they put in their strawberry drinks, but they eat that shit down all the time.
Good, and it tastes like their frozen margaritas taste so good because they're so soft and sweet, and they're not too strong, which I enjoy.
They're like a real sweet daiquiri.
Yeah.
Daiquiris kind of be like you can taste the alcohol in daiquiri. Yeah. But they're like a real sweet daiquiri. That shit. Shout out to them. But like honestly, okay, sorry. Back to the other question.
But no, that was part of the question.
Right, that was important. That was important.
But about the song Houston Girls, talk to me a little bit about making that song. And now that you feel, I think it's one of your most prominent singles, really catching that the numbers and stuff like that. Talk to me about how you feel about that. Like, oh my god,
y'all don't know what to do. Like, I literally went to Wingstop after I started promoting it, and it went viral that first time. I went to Wingstop, and I went to the front to get my food, and they were like, "Are you Southside?" And I was like,
"Are you dead ass?"
I was so serious. Like, I cannot make none of this shit up. I would never sit here and make it seem like I'm just no famous ass bitch. I promise to God. So, and mind y'all, I had on I had my smoking hoodie on. I had a bonnet on. Like, I looked crazy. Like, and he was like, I was like, yeah, hey. And he was like, "You're really good." I was like, "Oh, thank you. Can I have my food now?" Like, what do I do? So that was interesting. Just being able to like go places. He'd be like, "Oh my god, like I know your music. I heard music before." And I'm like, "Oh my god,
really?
What? How did you do that?" And it's weird because it's like that's what I want, of course. It's just weird getting used to because now I have to like answer questions. People don't even call me my actual name anymore. I haven't been called my actual name since like last year.
Yeah.
Like, it's either Southside or like no, it's just Southside. I don't even call my actual name. I have a friend who has my nickname, but that's her rap name. Okay. So like her rap name is Seven, is also her nickname. My nickname is Seven, so I can't call myself Seven because I have to call her. It's the whole thing. But Houston Girls really came about because again, TSU, it was a lot for me because I was able to meet so many amazing people and to be in so many spaces that I felt like not a lot of black people that I went to school with were in. And I feel like I was really alone at my PWI as like, and I wasn't the only person there, was a couple of people there, but we didn't get along. We didn't get along because there were things that I felt were more important pertaining to like being a part of BSU. Like I was on the board for BSU. I was on the board for African Student Association. Like I thought that there were more important things to me as a black person that sees what's going on in politics now that they didn't give a fuck about. So I was like, don't even worry about it, I'll just leave. Like no, I'm not even in the mood. So going there and seeing everybody that's there was just such an eye-opening experience for me. And going, I know this probably sounds like no one likes to hear party songs anymore, which I find stupid as fuck, but I went to a party and I wrote the song after the party, literally. Because I was like, Houston Girls are really having a good ass time in here. Like we're just having a great time. Like everybody turned up. Like I'll give TSU that. I ain't never been to a bad TSU party yet. So a bad party yet. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody was turned up, and I was just like, I just feel like Houston Girls don't really have an anthem yet. I don't think. Like Bigger Texas was good. This was great song. 10 out of 10 song. And I see where like female rap is going. They like Southern female rappers a lot. Atlanta is taking the spotlight right now. Like they're taking it up. Like
Glorilla,
Les, oh my gosh, everybody, Glorilla in Memphis, everybody's just taking like the Southern spotlight, and those are from Florida. So like they're taking the spotlight, and I feel like it's time to put it back on Houston because there are amazing. Mona Leo comes to mind immediately. She's insanely good. Like she's so good. There's a song she's called "Putting It On," and there's a verse where she says, I was back in their ass like strippers. I'm back in their life. This ice on me, I'm chilly 3 times. I went triple dipper. You mean to tell me that someone else could have thought of that and been like, that bitch, like, she's hard. Like, what? No, I'm sorry. She's hard as fuck. So I just wanted to put spotlight on Houston women. I feel like we're so talented, and not even just for this one at least, not even just black Houston women, but I've met so many great like Hispanic Houston women, Asian Houston women, and I mean Houston, like they grew up and raised in Houston. I didn't met some, and I'm like, y'all are great. Like 10 out of 10, love Houston girls. They're so sweet all the time. I will give them that. They're probably the only ones I have not had a problem for real with yet. Like I just always have loved Houston women. Maybe it's growing up here they made it like that, but I feel like Houston women have always been so like kind. I don't know. Shout out Houston women for real. Shout out y'all, literally.
But that one's definitely up there. And I like how you said. It has to be a good like club and party song. Yes. I hate going to club and parties and they have no good music. I'm like,
because they're playing men in the club. I'm telling you, I know I feel like I'm being like anti-men, and low key I kind of am. And I know that's like part of like my audience like loves that about me, but like I just don't understand why men get played so much in the club. I'm not listening to No Cap in the club. Why are we sad? I just don't understand. If we're in the club, I can't shake my ass. I didn't come to sit here, and that's why I never give pussy rap like a bad rap, because what the fuck else am I listening to in the club? Kendrick Lamar? Not right now. I don't want to hear that right now. I want to hear pop that pussy for your man. Like I want to hear that like right now. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking of Manaleo too, we talking about lyrics. One of my favorite ones is her. She's like, I put blush on my nose. He think that I'm so cute. So whenever I put blush on my nose, I always think that. I was like, Manaleo would be proud of me.
Every time I wear pink blush, I'm like, Manaleo would love this. I know she would. I just know she would love this.
Shout out her wedding. Did you see her wedding?
Oh my God, I cried. I cry at all weddings, y'all, I swear. But I watched her wedding and I was like, oh my God.
Bro, she is so cute. Like, it was whole pink themed.
And some niggas was crying in his pink suit. It was so cute. It was the cutest.
Yeah, shout out that wedding. But every time I put blush on my nose, I was like, Manaleo would think this is cute.
And you know what? We on that. She said, I'm the one that got these hoes putting blush on their nose. And she is. I do because of her. I'm not gonna lie.
Me
I'm
too.
not here lying. Like, I do it because of her. Because otherwise I wouldn't be doing that. Like, she ate that.
And then one of the newest ones, because I know you just released a single, but it's Welcome to the South Side. The bass line kind of reminded me of like Erykah Badu.
Oh, okay, you're real for that. You're real for that actually.
So like super like R&B and earthy side to it. But one of the lyrics is, I write my own shit. I'm very meticulous.
Yes.
So what are you like when you're creating? So what are you meticulous? Like, what's something like I'm like I need to do it this way? Like, what are you meticulous about?
So like, I'm very meticulous about the beats that I use.
Okay.
Because I cannot tell y'all how many beats I have been sent in the past, like, since Houston Girls started becoming the thing, because that's really what got people sending me my, like, beats and stuff. Houston Girls, Welcome to the South. A reason I got all set on these beats. But since then, I've been getting sent beat after beat after beat, and none of them, like, the ones that I need, I don't hear them. Like, some of them, I feel like are really slow and sad. I'm not really a slow and sad rapper. Even Welcome to the South. Yeah. And that's only because Welcome to the South reminds people of, like, Gangsta Boo and 3 6 Mafia and, like, the whole horrorcore rap era. So I get it. It's just not me. I just made that song because I was inspired by Gangsta Boo, like, at that point to make that song. But that's not, I don't rap, like, I don't know. I don't know. So, like, that's been, like, kind of my, like, one of the biggest things I'm taking this about. That's something that's, like, the beat has to be good because I feel like a song can't just have good lyrics and it can't just have a good beat because it's not a good song. It has to be cohesive together. So I need the beat to match my lyrics, and my lyrics are pretty okay. Pretty okay.
Like, we're hearing the lyrics, and I feel like as a producer, like, if you're sending me something, make sure you kind of know what I'm into. You know,
exactly. I don't want to hear no Detroit beat. They're like up in Detroit. No. Like, I don't want to hear this.
Right. Get beat.
They sending me these fast ass beats. Girl, I am from Houston. Slow this shit down. What the fuck? Like, no. Even Houston Girls is like slow. But then I have a chopped and screw version that's going to be slower coming out. Like, I'm not about to rap. No, I'm not fucking Eminem. Calm down, please. But yeah, that's something. And I'll say, like, my flows, I'm honestly everything. Like, I'm a Virgo, y'all. I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
Everything has to look right. Like, from like the outfits to the, if it don't look right, I won't even post it. Like, if it doesn't sound and look right, I won't even use it. That's like my other issue. The studio, how the mic sounds, how everything sounds. But that's you have to be. Yeah. If you want to be an artist of a certain caliber, you have to carry yourself a certain way. You have to make sure your music sounds a certain way because people are gonna hear your shit. If it sounds poorly mixed, I'm gonna turn it off. I don't want to hear the shit. Yeah, it's like
that is so true. Thank you for speaking about how music in terms of mixing. Cause I've heard these newer artists, and I'm like, the sound is great, but I was like, it's not mixed.
Who mixed the song for you?
I was like, maybe I need to start like contracting these mixers. Cause I was like, please, like, help these artists out. So I'm happy that you're very meticulous in your craft at this stage as well, because whenever you get bigger and these bigger stages, you're still gonna continue and carry that. But yeah, that one, I definitely Welcome to the South Side. I was like, this is a nice little Erykah Badu kind of sound.
It was very Gangsta Boo inspired, which is the Erykah Badu thing comes from. It's like the whole like Southern Gothic type of vibe.
Okay.
Everybody was from Texas, so I mean, that makes sense. All that, that adds up. But like, that's kind of the vibe that I was going for. So that's the one song that I will say is probably my most spiritual song out so far. So that too, if you listen to the lyrics, especially the Conjuring lyric, like all of that is important. Like all that stuff is important to the song because of the whole Southern Gothic horrorcore type of rap vibe. I just like to make sure that all my songs, that too, sound Southern. I do not want to sound. I want to sound like I know what I'm doing with different genres of rap, different subgenres of rap. But I don't want to sound like I'm not from the South because I am, and it's very obvious. It's very obvious.
Down to the accent.
Down to the accent.
And it's lovely, and down to the voice and tone as well.
Like everything. It's real Houston out here, so I gotta make sure it stay Houston when I rap, like it has to.
Well, thank you so much, Southside, for speaking to me today. I got to learn so much about you and your journey as an artist. I'm super excited for what you're gonna continue to do. Okay, so yeah, talk to me. The year just started. February just started, but talk to me. What should we be looking out for? What are we manifesting for this year?
Y'all, a lot going on this year. It's a lot happening, but it's on purpose. I gotta get shit rolling. So I had a song just came out today, actually. It's called Beef with Who. If you've heard Beef Flow mixed by Flo Millie, it's the same song. It's a remix of it. Actually inspired by her too, because I wrote that when I was like 15 and like revised it and I got older to release it. But yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna have a show on February 20th. You can check it on my Instagram, the official Southside. It'll be there. Tickets are $15. Merch coming eventually. I don't know when in the next 2 months, but merch is coming soon. Mixtape dropping in May. It's called In Southside We Trust. Yes. So I'm excited for that. I'm ready to show. I'm excited for that mixtape. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show y'all the ideas that I have and like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I can't wait. It's so excited.
I'm super excited for you. Again, I want to give you your flowers here and there. I feel like, you know, Houston is going such a great way in terms of even though we shit on sometimes the music scene, but it's going such a great direction. Right. We got people like Southside. We got other artists
there's great artists out here. It's just not, but it's the same with every underground city. It's great artists in there. It's just all of them are great.
But here's one of them here in Houston. So if you haven't checked out her music, please do. Yes. I promise you, it's gonna be great. And if you're gonna feel like a bad bitch at the end of the day,
that's it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
This is music for the girls, for the bad bitches.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.